Hello, I am Sharmila. I am from Usha Mittal Institute of Technology, which is under SNDT Women's University. Greetings to all participants. Why should a faculty take this FDP? Okay, as a faculty with more than 15 years of experience, I was unaware of some of the teaching technique using ICT, and I feel many of you also will be like me. Using ICT, we can transform the teaching learning process from the teacher centered to the student centered ways. So, many of the problems faced by the teacher as well as students in the delivery of courses using the lecture based method can be eliminated by using ICT. Nowadays, many of our students go abroad for further studies where they undergo the courses on online platforms through the use of ICT. So, it is high time that we faculty members prepare students by giving similar experiences here in our classrooms. Also, students of these days are tech savvy and are highly exposed to the vast educational resources available online. As a result, we as teachers facing the challenge of transforming ourselves from the role of knowledge providers to the role of facilitators of learning. To a large extent, this can be done through the use of ICT. Coming to the next point, how was the participation in the FDP helped me in my regular teaching learning practice? All the resources created during the FDP were done, keeping in mind that these could be utilized for my courses in the forthcoming semesters. Through the training done during the FDP, I could deliver the courses in my institute using my university Moodle as an LMS. This was done for all the 200 students who had Engineering Maths 1, which is my subject, in the first semester. In this, I was able to use the pedagogies and techniques like TPS and flipped classroom exit, which I learned through this FTP. This was beneficial for me as well as the students as it raised the interest and participation of the students in the class. Now, coming to the next point, how much effort is required? As told by the IIT Bombay in the brochure, on an average, 6 to 8 hours of devoted time will be required during the courses. As per my experience, I had to spend a little more of time to get used to the learning platforms IIT BX and DBP model. While attempting quizzes, I had to spend more time in watching videos, many number of times so as to get correct answers. As the course was done along with my other schedules, meeting the deadline of the assignments was difficult for me at times, but with perseverance, I could overcome all this difficulty and could complete it successfully among the toppers. Though initially I spent relatively lesser time, I had to spend number of hours together at a stretch for the creation of OER project. Now coming to the next point, how was the process of OER creation? The creation of OER was done as a project where most of the techniques and pedagogies learned were used. These were done in teams and team were made mostly form of members from the same domain. It was also an experience of team collaboration for achieving the target. In doing this, all the guidelines given by IIT faculty members were strictly followed, keeping the evaluation metric in mind. In case of doubts, our team put them up in the discussion forum for clarification. To facilitate the collaborative work, an online diary was maintained and shared among the members for the purpose of monitoring the progress. I must say about plagiarism, due to limitations and pressure of schedule, learners are tempted to take readily available resources from other participants as well as from the resources available online. This is categorized as plagiarism and is to be strictly avoided. According to the uh, according to Professor Patak, it is better to submit a work of lesser quality than submitting somebody else's work with higher quality. IIT Bombay has methods by which this could be detected. If detected, that participant will not be certified and also the matter will be reported to AICTE for the further action. Coming to the last point, why genuine peer assessment is required. Let me say why peer assessment is required. On a massive online course like this, assessment of the participants cannot be done by the course faculty members. The success of this depends largely on automated assessments and assessment through peers. The peer assessment is done by the participants, assessing the work of other participants by using the rubrics given by IIT Bombay. This is to be done sincerely by each participant in the general interest of all participants. Any casualness or improper assessment leads to dissatisfaction among participants. While doing improper assessment, it is to be borne in mind that we are also likely to be affected by an improper assessment by the other participants. All the very best to all the participants. Enjoy learning and thank you.